and this is Vent with Garrett. How's it going, everybody? And we are back with another one. You already know it's your boy Garrett Mitchell, and let's get into it. So why do people in good relationships fuck with a good thing? I'm serious though, hear me out. I don't know if anyone out there that's in a relationship feels this, but when you're in a good, solid relationship with someone, sometimes it feels like either one of the partners or both of the partners eventually get in this like rut stage, you know, what it may be. It doesn't happen to all couples, but most of us it does. So it's like they either one of the partners fucks up something on purpose to give like the other, gives them, you know, the other partner another reason to argue or something, and then later they want to like take back whatever they did or said, like everything's cool again and everything. Like what the fuck, you know? You know what I'm saying? I know some couples out there know what I'm talking about. I mean, in my opinion, in a relationship can fuck up his relationship and their life and the partner's life, you know what I mean, and not even have no care in the sense, you know, sense and care in the world, you know. So yeah, it's like this. Women, ladies, if you got a good man, don't fuck it up. Keep them fed and keep them around, you know. And fellas, if your woman playing games with you and you ain't down with it, man, move on, man. If you got a good woman, treat her right. Treat her like a queen twice, please. I mean, for real, because it's just like this, yo. I mean, self-sabotage can be a hard fucking thing to recognize. But it causes many of us to ruin perfectly, happily, healthy relationships. And the reason of it is the low self-esteem and the self-worth the other partner doesn't think the other person has for herself or himself, or for, you know, vice versa. If you're worried about your partner not maybe liking you too much, or liking you too much, and you just want to, you know, maybe put them out or try to push them away or something, because you don't want to feel that sting of rejection, then that means you need to just talk to them. You know what I mean? It's like this: putting all your energy into everything except for your own relationship will result into you staying single. Pretty much. I mean, because if you ain't giving it all in your own relationship, then you might as well just stay single, independent, and feel a sense of freedom by yourself and for yourself. No cap. Because, for real, because the same goes for anyone that takes life for granted. Whatever you play a role in a relationship, the other partner may expect you to always do stuff for them, and not even be grateful for it, or, you know, for what you've done, because they're so used to always doing it all the time, and used to them always being there at all times. It's like they simply just don't even care to say thank you or nothing. In other words, if we tend to invest way too much time in our relationship to try to adjust the situations and problems that the other partner or both partners may have, then, you know, you're gonna fall out as a person in general. You're gonna forget where, you know, you're gonna forget about like who you are as a person. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't just put all your energy into, like I said, a relationship that's not gonna give it their all to. The other partner's not gonna give it their all to, because, you know what I mean? If you don't have another partner that's going to give it all just like you're trying to give it all. Because I know what y'all mean. I've been in situations where it's like you try to stay in a relationship and try to do good for the other person because you want to try to change that person. You know what I mean? Because you love them so much. You want to try to change them and see if it can still work out for the better good. You know? But sometimes it just doesn't roll like that or go like that. like, because if you're placing your partner's needs before your own, At one point in time, it becomes like a thankless job. Every day, a thankless job. You end up be doing the shit that you usually do on your regular schedule, but you also be doing for your partner on your partner's regular schedule, and not even get thankful like they're supposed to do it for you. No, they're not supposed to do it for you. You doing it for them is, you know, it's like how I say it. I like doing stuff for people without them asking. You know what I mean? Even if they, you know, take it for granted, or, you know, I'm not grateful, you know, I just still do it because I like the love. You know what I mean? You gotta have more love out here. You feel? For real. Good things to do if you're in a good committed relationship and you're in that type of stage and shit, it's a good thing to do is have like real conversations. I'm talking about real radical conversations. Shit that you won't talk about, shit you only talk about to yourself. Pretty much if you talk to yourself, that's the type of type of talk you need to talk with your partner. Situations in that. Because you guys need to just be on this, partners need to be on the same page so you guys start impacting on your relationship for the greater good. And like I said, if you guys are having doubts or beliefs from the jump or even at the end, with your relationship, I mean, don't be scared like to always press that panic mode. We're always there. Sometimes you just gotta do for yourself. You know what I mean? It's what is it? Sometimes people get that some subconscious act where it's like, we're supposed to be wired to, solve their problems. We're supposed to, be there every time they fall down or whatever the fuck, instead of them doing it for themselves. You know what I mean? Like they can do it for themselves before they did it, before they were in a relationship, they were doing it. Because think about it, when a couple and another couple are in a relationship, you gotta think when they start bumping head to head together on doing shit, you gotta stop and think, okay, I was doing shit before I started by myself and before we were together, so what's the situation now, you know what I mean? So think about it like that, you know what I mean? Think about pretty much what you were doing and how you would handle shit by yourself when your partner wasn't, bringing you down and all that shit, especially for no reason, because there's a lot of no care niggas out here, you feel me? That's just how it is. I'm just saying. So, bless up. If you couples in a couple, I'm glad I'm single. I tell you what, I love my freedom, my sense of freedom. I fucking love it. But you couples that are in there, stay strong, pull through together. Both y'all ambition will get through life together. That's all I'm saying. Y'all both have good ambition. Y'all both want to know what y'all need to do. Pull through to the end. That's what I'm saying. So, catch me back on another one, y'all. I'm going to talk some shit. I'm going to have topics twisted up in this joint. So, yeah. It's another episode of Vent with Garrett. Like I said, spread your word to the world, man. Get it out there. More love. That's how more love, less hate. You know what I mean? And this is Vent with Garrett. You already know.